Hi people, good night. It's 12:30 here in Holland. I like to talk about God and how much I love God. It's for me very important to tell you all how much I love God. I love God unbelievable much. I I will do everything for God, and I will give everything to God, and I will say everything about God, and I will protect God and His name, and I love Him so much. I could die for Him. I really can't do this. I can die for God. And if God die, I wanna die with Him. And well, folks, that's my love. That's how much I love God. It's and by the way, no one can take it away from me. This what I love so much. No one can take it away from me. Never. Never. And I love God also so much that I talk and think, and He's always with me, and I always talk about Him. If people like it or not, I don't care, because there are many people who tell me don't talk about God, and then I say, hey, if you don't want to listen, then get the fuck out of here. That's easy enough, folks. You don't have to listen to the things I say about God. So you got your own free will. So get the fuck out of here then. Go away. You understand? And that's how much I love God. Every day I wake up before I go to sleep. When I wake up, the first thing I say is God. And before I go to sleep, the last thing I say is God. Because God is always with me. He's the one who gave me all the things I have now. He did change me in everything. He gave me love, and this love is unbelievable. And I hope people who are listening to this, that they will get the same love I did get from God. And well, I love God very much. Yes, He always will be with me in my mind. I will always work for Him. And if you think I'm a fool, then I'm a fool of God. And if you like to be the fool of the people, I don't. So I better be a fool of God than a fool of the people. I told you many times, folks, and that's how it is. And well, that's my way of thinking, and it's it's a very good start to go like this. You understand? Walk with God like a fool, because people will see you like you are a fool, you know. God is a dirty word in many people's ears. God is a dirty word. And God is with me right now, eh? He is touching my head. I feel it. He do something with my head right now. He's always around me. The air I breathe God. I feel His love constantly, and it don't go away, and it's wonderful, really. I did change directly when God did come to me. And God is touching me right now. I feel God. I feel God because God knows how much I love Him. He is my Father, and I am His Son, and we belong together, and you know, I dare to say that I can stand above God with my love, because it's the only thing I can give, you know. And God knows. That's why God did come to me, and you know, I'm nice and I'm honest. I don't like lies, and I love and hate. And God do exactly the same things. He hate and He love. And He want to give you love, folks. But let Him in. Let Him in, and He will come into your house, and He will clean your house up, so that you are ready for God, and that you will understand Him in everything what He gives you, what He brings you, what He tell you, what He do with you. But God is real, folks. I saw Him many times, and definitely in the beginning when God did come to me, He speak to me also. He got a really nice voice, and I guess you people never heard it. His voice. His voice is different than all the voices here in this world. I never did hear that voice. And this voice is with me. It is talking with me. It is in my head, my heart and my soul. And it's a wonderful feeling. He gives me wonderful things, wonderful feelings, and things to know and to learn about. And well, When you get the love of God, then you will get some knowledge of God also. It's not only love He did give me. He gave me love with knowledge. So it was mixed up. It was love, and then I feel the knowledge coming to me. And I start to talk like I talk many years like this. But I'm just starting, folks. I'm just starting. It's 2 years I walk with God now, and when I did come here on the internet, I did know nothing. I only know that God did come to me and gave me a lot of love and a really clear mind, a really good understandable side to talk. And that's what I'm doing. It's like a miracle did happen to me. You understand? When God come to you, you will see it like a miracle, like it is not possible. There is no God. I was thinking this in the beginning also, I tell you, folks, I've been there. Where you are right now, I've been there. I was like you. And now I'm different. Very different. And very wise. I can talk for hours, and where it comes from? It comes from God. It is God who inspires me. You understand? He gives me the knowledge to talk and to think and to feel and to know and to see and to hear, and it's in my veins, it's in my blood, it's in my bones. I feel God in me. He is strong with love and knowledge. This is how I know God. And God is alive. He lives. He's like you and me. So we people here on this earth look like God. You understand? But none of you is God. So this also, understand it good. God did make us in His image. And that's exactly how I saw God. Many times. So, well, this is my love. I talk about God in love. I'm in love with God. I'm crazy about God. He is adorable. He is my everything. He is more than everything. He is my unexplainable love. Because this is what God did give me to me also. I did not understand the love. But the feeling was very nice, and I told God, I do not understand why you come to me and why you give me this. And directly I hear a voice, you are my son, I love you. And I told him the same thing. And when he told me this, then I started to ask things. That God did do all these kind of things, what's happening in the world, and then God almost cried and told me, "No, it's not me, it's the people who do this. I never intended to kill someone or make someone sick. It was God's meaning to make this planet for us to live on in peace and harmony and love. But this did not work. So I did go on my knees for God, and I told God, forgive me, God, I was wrong. I thought it was you who do all these things, these problems in the world, these diseases. But God told me, no, it is not me. It is people who kill people. It is people who bring diseases to people. It is the people who do this. It is the people who kill. So I was crying and I was repenting to God about everything, good and bad and everything. I was repenting and God told me, stand up. But I did stay on my knees, and God told me, don't cry, my son, you make me sad. And then I stopped crying and I stand up. But then I start to cry again, and God come back again, and he told me, don't cry, you make me sad. So I try to take it away from me, the crying, the sadness and the sorrow and the guilt I have. I'm guilty, you understand? I'm guilty. I repent every time about my guilty thing, and well, that's my love for God. And he's adorable. I love him, and it will stay that way forever. I will not miss one day, folks, that I'm not thinking about God, that I'm not talking about God, that I not say that I love God. There will be not one day in my life anymore that I will not say it. I will always get God in my mind, my heart and my soul. It will never stop. I know this from the day God did come to me. I thought, what is this? What is going on with me? Do I become sick, ill? What is this? What is this feeling? So I did dig a little deeper. And then the love stopped, and I asked again. Do it again. Give me the same feeling. I did not understand that it was love, but it was a feeling unbelievable. And then I start to feel that it is really love what God gave. And God did almost kill me. I need to tell God to stop with his love, or he will kill me in love. So I told God, please stop, God. You're gonna kill me if you give me more of this feeling. Because I was shaking and I was on fire and I was crying and I was... Whoa, this feeling, folks, it's unbelievable. And my heart was jumping out of my throat almost. It was... My hair was standing on my arms, and everywhere where hair is, there it was standing. My hair on my head was standing. So that was a very strange feeling. And I thought, whoa, this I don't know. This love, people cannot give. People cannot give this love, but God can give. That's why you need to walk with God if you need to love. You need to be honest. You need to be open. And you need to be nice. When you cry, your tears need to be real. When you talk to God, you must be real. You know, many people can say, I am born again. Or I love God. But you can say this, but do you mean this? And this is what God will see in you. If you mean it, or if you are a liar. And when you are a liar, then God will see this. And he will not give you the love he did give me. You need to be honest with God, folks. Your tears need to be real if you cry. But this is my love dedicated to God, because I love him very, very much. I love him above everything. And there is nothing else above God. It's only God. There is nothing else. And you people seek for things, folks. Everything you seek is in God. Because it is God who did give you life. It is God you breathe every day. It is God who is everywhere. God is your Bible. God is your church. God is your wisdom. God is your love. And if you don't want God, then I take Him for myself. You understand? If you don't need Him, I take Him more than you need. You say, I don't need God. Then I will take Him more, because you don't need Him. This is what's happening right now, folks. People are looking for God, and they will find Him, they will find God, if they are honest and open. So don't close your eyes, folks, and don't put your hands together. You are close. You close up yourself. You lock up yourself. You are in totally darkness if you close your eyes for God. You need to open your eyes for God. I saw Jesus talk with God with His eyes open and His arms open. Like He give Him a big hug. You understand? This is how Jesus talked with God. This is how I do it also. And this is how you need to do it also. You need to open up yourself so that God can come in. And if you are dishonest, then God will give you an honorable way to live with Him. You will see Him also many times. And He will reveal you what you never saw in your life before. Like the end of the world. End time. It's real, folks. I saw it. So the things what's happening right now, you see this people fighting everywhere, and you see rockets come, and you know, it's the beginning of all the problems. I saw it already. I told you folks that every mountain will explode. I told you this. Well, when God did come to me, I saw all these things. I saw one earth mixed with blood. But I was standing in the middle of America. But it was all over the world. But God did put me in the middle of America. So America, you are warned. Many times. Be with God and you will be saved. Don't be with God, but be honest and nice, and you will also stay with God. Be against God, and He will be against you. I know what I'm talking about, folks. Because I was there. I've been there. And I got a really different life. And God is still busy with me. He made me more wise. He gives me more words I never know. Sometimes people say to me, where you get these words from? And then I say, it is given to me. It is God who gave me this. And that's all I know. I don't know any better that there is a God. And there is only one God. And that's God. The God of Abraham. The God of Israel. The God of Moses. It's all the same God. Isaac, Jacob. Now let's go on. Joseph. Maria. But he was not the God of Jesus. Because Jesus is in God. He always was and He always will be. Walk the way Jesus did walk, and you will understand. People, and I know this sounds like a fairy tale. For me also, in the beginning when God had come to me, whoa, fairy tale. It's not true, cannot be. What's happening with me? You understand? This is the first thing you think. You think that it cannot happen to you. Till the day God comes to you and you will change. Whap. When He comes, you feel it and It's done. Like he hit you with incredible power. And you are changed. That's how it did go with me. I stand up like I stand up every day. Nothing going on. And I was standing in the middle of my room and something started to happen. And I thought, whoa, wait a moment. What is this? I don't know the feeling. But the feeling was nice. It was love. So I did ask it again, and I get it again. And then I almost died. And I thought, whoa, this love can kill me easily. Because God can let your heart go this fast that it come out of your body. He can make your heart crazy in love. That it really comes out of your body. That you spit it out, your own heart. This is the love God can give. He can kill you with it. Easily. Well, and then I decided to lay down a little bit. And I closed my eyes. And I saw my first vision. And this first vision was done. And the second vision came. And the second vision was done. And the third vision came. And the third vision was done. And the fourth vision came. And the 5, and the 6, and 7, and 8, and 9. And it did go on and on and on. I did get on this day many visions. And then I hear a voice. Go to the internet and start to learn. So it was the first time 2 years ago I go to the internet for this kind of cases. The Bible, church, Jesus, God, the stories. And when I was on the internet for these kind of cases, I thought, whoa, this is unbelievable. I see in my visions, and then I see it on the internet. I never know before. So I talk with God a lot about you people. You know, if I see people in my neighborhood who do wrong things, I tell God. But I don't have to tell God because God sees it himself, but I tell God what I think about. You like to hear this. So, a few days ago, there was a boy and he told me, I'm gonna kick your face. And I did walk away. And I told God, did you hear this, my Lord? You want to kick my face? And then I directly understand that God did go to this boy, and a few hours later I was there on that place where I saw the boy the first time, and he did come to me with an open face. He was bleeding everywhere, and I was looking into the air, and I told God, I understand. And then the boy asked me for a little bit money, and I gave him a little bit money. And he told me, you make me very happy. And I told him, that's why I give it to you, because I know it makes you very happy. So he was looking at me, and he laughed a little bit, and he was friendly, and he go away. But the boy was straight open. His whole face was open. He was bleeding everywhere. His hands, his eye, his chin, his nose, his forehead, his cheek, his ear, his neck, everywhere it was open. Because the man wanna hit my face. So I tell you folks, and it is real, stay away from the children of God. Stay away from the children of God. So when the boy did this, I directly tell God, do you hear this, my Lord? I do nothing and he wanna kick my face. So God directly go to him and let him bleed. That was the day that the boy told me, I'm gonna kick your face. But he was the one who's been kicked. And this is real, folks. You still think that God is a fairy tale and a story? You think I lie? Really? Will I lie something in the eyes of God? God is walking with me and I lie around? Huh? Do you really think so? Well, I don't dare to do those things, to lie in God's face. No way, folks. I'm walking with the real God, and I am proud to walk with Him. I love Him very much, and He loved me very much. And we will meet again, because I get the feeling that I was there already with God. That's my feeling. I was with God already, long time ago. But I remind myself things, and God gave me this. And folks, when I tell you that I want to go back to my Father, that I really mean. I do not belong here on this earth. I am disappointed in a lot of people. I am sad for a lot of people. I cry for a lot of people. Like God do. You need to know my Father, and you will understand how sad God is, how disappointed He is, how many times He cried. Start to understand the feelings of God Himself. If you like to know His feelings, knock on His door. Knock on His door. Clean up your house. Talk to God without shame for another. Cry real tears. Don't lie. Don't deceive. Don't provoke. Don't fake. Be nice, honorable, and honest. And start to repent. And forgive everyone and everything what you did. And ask for forgiveness. Go to the people you did hurt, and go to the people who hurt you. And forgive them. And when you do all this, then talk to God. Tell God, I'm knocking on your door, my Lord. Please open up and hear me. And you will get a vision or a dream. And you will get the answer. When I like to know something, I ask God. And God gives me a dream or a vision, and then I know. I did knock on the door and God opened the door directly. How wonderful is this, to know everything, folks? That's nice, eh? But I know everything it got to do with the end of time. So it's not that nice. War will start and mountains will explode, stones will fall, rain, hail, wind, storms, thunder, lightning. You will get some weather. You will get some weather you never saw in your life before. The sun will spit like a dragon. This got everything to do with the signs in the moon, the sun, and the stars. You better wake up, folks, before it's too late. Then you don't have to wake up anymore, because there is no chance to wake up. So listen to this book. I'm a boy from God. I know what I'm talking about. You want to be with my Father? Be with Him. Be honest. Repent. And tell Him that you love Him. But from out of your heart, your mind and your soul. And He will lift up your mind, heart and soul. He can change it easily. You know, when you are with God and you are deeply in love with Him, you don't need to go to any doctor anymore or any hospital anymore. God can heal you anyway. But you need to walk with God. You can feel better than ever in your life before. But you need to walk with God. He's the only one who can do this. But God did give you all a free will. So will it be. But what will be your will? And how free are you? It got everything to do with life and end time. Because folks, your lives, one by one, is on the line. Now it's up to you. Will you break the line? Don't break the line. Because you are all connected with God. But if you walk away from Him, then the connection is gone. Then you are disconnected. Don't let this happen. Don't let this happen, folks. And do you need to be with God? Well, it's up to you, folks. It's your life. It's your line. It's your way. You walk it. So it's your choice. It's the free will God did give you all. But this is a story how much I love God. God is adorable and wow. I only got God in my mind. And I'm a selfish boy, because if I hear that you don't want Him, I take Him away from you, because then I want Him more. And then I tell God, He don't want you, so I take you more, my Lord. I go deeper into God. I will be like a disease hanging on God. I will give God a love disease of mine. This is how much I love God. I am silly. A mountain exploder. Yeah. I knew it yesterday already. Yesterday, how late was it? I think 12 o'clock something at midday. But this is not the only mountain, folks. Many mountains will explode and you don't expect that they will explode. I'm telling you, folks, they are there. They are built to explode. And you think, no, it's there to be a mountain. No. These are ticking time bombs. And they will all explode, folks. And if you don't expect it, this will explode first. I'm telling you, folks, this is what I know. I know it from God. And this is how it is. We are in end time and people will not listen to it. It's all a story and a joke. They're all laughing. But who will laugh on the end? And who will cry?